block drain. Now there was a plumber out here. The whole house is blocked. It runs down here somewhere. We do have a sewer diagram. This is the sewer diagram. This is us here. It runs down to the back, and there is a boundary trap just there somewhere, which the plumber informs me is under here somewhere. Oh, he's had a look there. It might be under this concrete, which wouldn't be good. I don't know where it is. That's what I'm here for. See if I can find where it is and then expose it and clear it from there. If it's underneath this concrete, we're in big trouble. I use the old gauntlet glove for this. You know what I won't use? I might use my knee pads. By the way, got a new Jetta. They're really comfortable. I like the knee pads. Working drain. Weapon of choice, CRS 38. Make sure she's working. Yeah, she's working. Wow, this one's deep. Hopefully it's not too deep for my arm. No. Oh, it's getting close. I'll have to smash out the lip. Okay, we're in. Down we go. Still blocked. Alright, feels like I'm on that boundary trap. We might go and have a listen, see if I can hear it under the ground. Legs mark the spot. Prodder, or the probe, the mighty probe. I'm sure glad it wasn't underneath this concrete slab. Gotta get lucky some days. That might be it. That's got to be it. Might have to use the pick on this one. For the matic. I think we found it already. There's water coming out of the ground under pressure. There's our lid. That's us. With an old lid. One step closer to clearing the blockage. Pull our jetter out, our nozzle. We'll go down the other end and try and put it from there. Alright, down we go. So hopefully it's just blocked between here and the mains, which is just over there. More than likely roots from that tree. Alright, we'll turn her on. We're going around the trap. We're going into the blockage. On the count of 3. 10 it is. She's dropping nicely. Rather deep. I can still feel plenty of roots around the bend, or we might clear them with the cutter. How are we looking up here? Yeah, that's dropped down to its correct level. That's great. Alright, so we put the cutter on, the little reverse rotor. See how we go with that. But before I do, we might have a quick look with the camera at the roots. Special tool. Special tool for the camera. Without this, it won't get around the boundary trap. For those that don't know, that goes around the trap like that and comes out the other end like so. Nicely, so that it spins around and it comes out this little end here. That's the plan anyway. Okay, we're in. Okay, we've got to get around that bend. Mate, it's chockers with roots. We got around the bend, but it's just so thick with roots, we can't push any further with the camera. So give it a bit more of a blast. We'll try and get around with the camera again. Well, we'll go down and cut a bit more of those roots away. Should be one thing on the end. Yep, we got a bird's nest. Let's see what it looks like now. Down we go. Well, that's looking a lot better. There would have been roots all the way around that. A few more coming in from the IA there. And that's the mains directly ahead. So we're into the mains there. Just like the sewer diagram said, mains running down the back here, boundary trap here. So that circle there is the boundary trap we've gone through here, and that black dot next to it, that's the mains where it turns, and that's where we are with the camera right now, looking into the mains here. And the problem was between that round circle and the black dot. Between here and here. So we'll just tidy up these little strands here, and then we'll have a quick look between here and the house, make sure there's no roots up there. All right, I reckon I'm in there. Yep. There's our head. We just got to pull it back to this section here and work them. Probably about there. Turn it on an angle. Let it squirt up to the roof here and blast them away. Wait for the dust to settle. There's one little strand left, just at the top there. We might as well just get that while we're there. Turn her on. Yeah, we got it. That's where it was there. That's looking lovely. Beautiful. Pull that out. Pull that out. Now we might just have a quick look up this way towards the house. There's my ugly head waving at you. Look for the clink. We're in. Looking upstream. We'll gently coerce that back up if we can. Looks like there's a few roots there. Might be easier to go from the gully down this way. We'll try that. In we go. Might have to use the little hose protector around there. Because it's such a sharp bend, it's easy to use this, put the camera through so it goes through the system smoothly. There are a few roots just there. We'll clear up those roots, push down further, see what's going on down there. More roots. Good size roots. More roots. Also good size. Okay, so we're into the shaft now. That little light down there, well, that's our camera. So what we might do is we'll pull this little one back, we'll flick it in, and then we're going to jet up and we'll watch it as we come up, clearing away the roots. And we should see our jetter as it flicks in. and then we'll follow it up slowly as we go. Alright, so we'll flick this in, we'll hear it clink and we'll see it come through. Clink, we're in. That's our head there. So we'll follow that back as we go. I'll control it here so I can control the camera and the jet at the same time. Alright, I'll turn her on. So you might have noticed I came up past us, went up to the other toilet up there, came back and then did a little sweep, came stage left up to our gully here, cleaned out the roots on this junction as well. You saw there were roots also up there, so I sort of serviced that while I was there. So we'll pull back slowly, and as we do, we'll follow it along. It's looking much nicer, very clean. You see there's a little bit of a break in the line there, but that's nothing to worry about. All those roots are gone. There's a little straggly bit there. We'll see if we can work that. There's also a junction servicing something else from the left. We'll turn that on. We don't want to go up there. We want to come straight. That's it. Let's see if we got them. Yeah, we got them. A little bit of a dislocate there. A few more little stragglers there. To tidy them up. Right there. Well, that looks better. Right, there's our boundary trap. There's our head dangling there. We'll pull that up. And out. Very good. Out of a nice clean line, and there's only one last thing to do, and that's a toilet paper flush test. What do you reckon? We'll pull the hose protector out. Put the grate back on. Stormwater back in. That's not supposed to be there, but it is what it is. All right. A few roots up the vent pipe. There's a vent pipe there. Just pull them out. All right, I'll go and ask him to flush the toilet with some paper and we'll watch it come through. Sorry to bother you, mate. Can you just flush your toilets with a bit of toilet paper? I'll just watch to make sure it comes through. Okay. All right, flushing away. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Would you believe 4? 4 it is. Paper and all. Flush another one on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That was a mighty one. Paper and all. Done. It's working well. Working well? Yep. Good. Alright, so we'll put this half lid back on. Like so. We might put a brick or something over the top of this so nothing falls into that little gap. Seems like they just flushed again. Music to our ears. Thanks, mate. Very good. Might just put that brick over it there so nothing falls through that little gap. And it's pretty flush with the top of the ground. Put this lovely grass back in place. The sun's even coming out. Even better. Put the little tags in.
All good.